Hey guys, what's going on? It's Reflix 66, back another quick task guide video for Escape from Tarkov. Today we're talking about Prapor's Task BP Depot. For this task, you have to go to Customs and mark 4 orange oil tankers with markers. They do give you the markers at the start of the task, and just so you guys know, you can put them in your safe container or in your special slots. They added 3 new special slots here so you can place your markers from your special slots, and you don't have to worry about filling your entire container up with them. So we're going to jump straight into Customs, get this going, and show you guys where to mark the tanks, how to get across the map safely, where to hide while you're waiting on the timer, and how to get this task complete. Let's jump straight into it. All right, guys, we just loaded in. As usual, this is a live raid, so I have no idea what we're going to get into. We're going to hope for the best. We're starting out actually back here at Trailer Park. We're right next to the storage containers, behind Big Red, and we're actually right next to one of the tanks that we need to go mark. So we're going to run right over here to this orange tanker and mark it. So this one's really easy. It's just out in the open. It's in an isolated part of the map. You just walk up, you press F to plant, and then the timer pops up. 30 seconds. You just have to hide. Easiest way is if you come back over here to storage, you can see right here this long wall. Tuck inside, just sit and wait. It says protect objective. I have never seen. I've been playing this game since 2017. I have never seen someone sneak over and try to grab that marker off the truck. All right. As soon as this 30 seconds up, we'll move on. All right, guys. Now that location 1's done, I got ready to move over to location 2, and I paused the video for 1 second. Got attacked by this guy. He had an SVD, so now I have an SVD. The next location we're going to be going to is over in construction. The oldest part of construction area is the part with the tower in it. It's where you get the bronze pocket watch. We're moving to construction. Our goal is the next orange gas tank. The next orange oil truck. That is so hard to say. Orange oil truck. You guys try to say it 5 times fast. Who can say it 5 times fastest in the comments? The next location is right here in old construction. We're pushing through. Things to be aware of. Scav spawn right here. Most PMCs don't traffic through this little center area. They either go through RUAF to extract if they're coming from the other side, or they'll run the edge of the wall and go to campfire. So as strange as it sounds, the center area is probably safer than going along the edges because there's less resistance. There's just less people here as opposed to going down the sides. So that truck, the one that we get the bronze pocket watch, this is location number 2. This is where you got to put your marker. So you're going to be looking out for players down in elbow. You got sniper scav building here. Sniper from the tower can shoot you, and then other players could be coming from the oil containers. What I like to do is I place my marker here, and then I run over to this little area here. We call that triangles or Legos. And then we just come over here and hide. It's a 30-second timer again. You can tuck yourself in so you can't be seen from a lot of different angles. You can still watch the truck. Again, I have never seen anybody take a marker off a truck. It says protect the objective, but you don't have to. If for some reason you die before the timer runs out, you will have to reset and come back in here and redo it. You will lose that marker, so you have to buy another one. You can buy as many markers as you need to from Prapor. All right, that's 2 markers planted. The next spot we're going to hit is Old Gas Station. The safest way, so my normal route is straight up the middle. If I'm playing safe, the safe way is to cut over here to this side, the right side, underneath this sniper here. We're going to go to blue fence, jump over. It's really complicated call out. There's a blue fence, there's a jump over. So I get right here, and I kind of just look and listen, take a peek, look up towards stronghold. I don't see anything there. Look at skeleton. I don't see anything. And then I just use this wall as cover. If I happen to run into somebody here, I happen to run into them, and we got to deal with that when that happens. For the most part, again, there's not a lot of traffic in this area. There's not any high value loot. There's not any tasks right here. There's not really any reason for players to be pushing through the center of the area right here. So it's a good way to get across the map is literally running through the middle of customs, because all the traffic as far as loot tables and tasks and stuff is kind of pushed to the outside edges of the map. But for the most part, if you're just sticking to this edge, keeping the wall on your left, going around, you can wrap this whole thing to get over to Old Gas Station. The easiest way to dispatch the scavs that spawn in Old Gas Station is to walk up here, kind of peek over the wall a little bit. If you have a scope, it makes it a little bit easier. But you can kind of see how you can peek over the wall and look to see if you can scout any of them. Get some shots on them before you go all the way in there. That way you're not trying to fight them up close and personal unless you have a shotgun or something like that. Get a little look. I don't see any scavs, so now I'm just going to drop down in this divot and run along the wall. And again, if we're coming from the other side of the map, the players that spawn here are probably already across this location. But it's still better to be safe than sorry, so take your time. Remember, look and listen. And then you're going to push in. We're going to look around. Scavs can also spawn back here behind the blue wall. Don't forget your giving tree. Don't forget the stash in the corner. We're going to come in. up here to the blue fence. I don't know what it is with blue fences in this map, but we're going over the blue fence again. We're going to turn right. This is old gas station. We're going to come behind old gas station to the right. And there's our oil truck. I thought that was a scav for a second. It was a tail light. So we're going to walk over here to this far side behind the oil tanker. This is our third location. We're just going to plant the marker. And for this one, I stay right with the marker. I just stay right here. There's no loot back here. There's no reason why players would come back here. It's just safest just to hunker in place and wait for the timer to be done. I tend to not move on until the timer's done, because if you do die, you lose the marker. And at level 12, you know, all your money is important. So it's better off just to not risk having to buy another marker and come back. Once that timer's done, you don't lose the marker if you die. So we'll leave that there, and then we'll move on to the next location, which is going to be new gas station. All right, so now we're coming under here. So there's two buildings right here. On the left is the power building. It turns on the power for the extract and in the stronghold building. On the right's water. Now, if you don't want to push through the power building, you can come all the way to the left of it, and there's this little back alley here next to the building. You do have to run through some bushes. I recommend jumping when you get close to them. It gives you a little bit more oomph and pushes you further in. Less walking in the bushes, it slows you down less. Just come through here, push through these bushes. Again, we're listening for other players' movement. We're listening for gunshots. We're not hearing anything, but from this angle, there's not anybody that can hit you except for maybe someone up on the train tracks, or if somebody pushes behind you. But it's going to be really hard for them to see you. So once you get here to the edge of the building, don't forget there could be a sniper up there if you guys haven't cleared them yet, or you haven't shot them. And then when you come around, there's going to be some cars. Just kind of look out for players. That's the checkpoint, the cut through. You need the factory key to open that up. But there is a way to get over without the factory key, and it's this little car right here. So when you're coming up, always check this car, because this car, I believe, has the Ollie Logistics key, which isn't there. But they changed this car jump. It used to have to, this diagonal porta-john didn't used to be there. But now you can walk up. Now you don't have to jump. You don't have to run. I'm sorry. You do have to jump. You don't have to run for this. You just walk forward and jump. And you jump on the door, you jump up top, and then just walk through the barbed wire. You can jump through the barbed wire, but if you jump through the barbed wire and jump too far, you'll break your legs. If you walk through, it hurts your legs about the same as if you jump through, and you're guaranteed not to break your legs when you fall down the other side. When you jump and land is when you can hurt your legs. Okay, so the next spot is going to be on the back side of the new gas station. For this, I try to get in these trees again. We're using just our natural cover of the map. We're sticking with the trees on our left, keeping our line of sight low. We're in the low ground here. We're moving up to the corner of the gas station. From here, you can kind of, there's going to be scavs and potentially Reshala spawn in here. So I take it kind of slow. Just keep a little lookout. We're going to push through gas station to get to the backside. I've always found this to be the safest. That way, if in case there's a sniper up on rocks, you can avoid going back there. We're going to come into the front of gas station, looking around. Don't forget there's other loot back there. If you have the gas station keys, there's a safe. Always check right here for some food. And then on the shelves over here, there's some other good stuff. Just loosely on the shelves. But then you come out, you watch for the sniper scav up top here. You're going to push right over to this orange truck right here. And this is location number 4 for BP Depot. All right. Once I mark it, I actually run to a different spot. I don't go back inside. I come over here and I jump over this heating pipe and hide in this bush. The reason I do that, you might have to get up on this little concrete piece in order to jump over. But the reason I do that is because there's a little stash shit in here. So waiting on that timer to go down, I'm listening to my surroundings, and I can loot this and go ahead and pull out, what is this? Pyramid. Yay, a useless fabric. Now that we're done, all we have to do is survive and extract. The markers are all planted, so if I died, I wouldn't have to redo the markers. All I'd have to do is come back in to customs again and survive at some point. Anytime I survive, the task would count as complete. So we're going to just run this over to the extract real quick, and then I'll show you guys what you get when you turn in the task. All right, guys, that's BP Depot complete. We located all 4 markers, turned them in, and we got out. You can see you get 2,800 experience, 30,000 rubles, 2 cans of fuel if you have your hideout upgraded, and a little bit of rep with Prapor, and you lose a little bit of rep with Jaeger. But guys, that's the task. If you have any questions, comments, or remarks, be sure to leave them down below. I'll get back to them as soon as I can, or you can catch me live on Twitch every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you need any additional help, feel free to come by the stream on Twitch. Check out our Discord at toc.gg/discord. Stop by our website at tarkovhelpline.com, or leave a comment down below.